Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Nicole Bonsai. For those of you who are new, welcome. And I just wanted to add a little quick reminder in here. If you've been following me for a while, you like my Reddit readings, my stories, and etc., please like, subscribe, share. It really helps me to know if I should keep doing this or not. And of course, it makes me happy to see that you're enjoying it. So I went with the Reddit thread, Am I the A-hole this time? And just based off the title, it got me kind of heated, but it wasn't what I expected. This one was posted by Capital Scheme 8294. Am I the a-hole for wanting to divorce my postpartum wife? It's stupid to think I'm at this point, but here I am. My soon-to-be ex-wife, 28 female, and I, 29 male, had wanted kids for years and were thrilled when she finally got pregnant last year. From day one, I wanted to be the most supportive husband and future father I could. Her father was never involved in her life. I used to work as a tech in labor and delivery, and my brother, to put it kindly, is not the most involved father. I saw too many problems up close when it came to lack of husbands, and I would be damned before I made the same mistakes. The problem is roughly 4 weeks into her pregnancy, everything started going downhill. 1. She stopped wanting sex. Fair enough. Hormones and stress make that problem, and I went full stop. But when she didn't want any physical interaction, no cuddling, no kissing, slowly becoming more and more distant. At first I was like, what do you mean when you're hormonal and you feel bloated and you don't feel yourself, you don't feel sexy, not many people want to have sex, but at least he wrote it to where he was like, okay, I understand her. But it still was very male for that to be the first problem. Her eating constantly changed, and she was terrible about it. She would demand I get her something all day, and the moment I give it to her, she wants something else, screaming at me. Okay, again, hormonal issues, I get it, no problem. She never let me go to any appointments, no group she went to, and spent more time away. That's just weird. It's also his baby. Why can't he be in the baby groups or Lamaze class or whatever classes he's talking about? He doesn't specify. She became cold and bitter, constantly angry with me, and this went on for months. She even slapped me a couple of times when I forgot one of her dozens of tasks she assigned to me during the day. Stopped doing anything for the house a month into the pregnancy. Sure, she's pregnant, I get it. Moving around is hard, but she wouldn't even do the laundry about 4 weeks in, and by 5 weeks, I did everything. I'm also the primary source of income. I barely sleep. I'm running on fumes. Yeah, come at me, but sorry. I still kept up my house when I was going through chemo. So my bald ass was running around here doing the dishes and the laundry and keeping up the house. 4 weeks into your pregnancy and you can't even wash the dishes. And, say what you want, but you're fortunate enough to have one partner that can actually sustain the whole household financially. So I'm not saying you should kiss his feet when he comes home at night, but the fact that you can afford to stay home while he goes out and works, then he has to come home and still clean up and do all that. That's just, yeah, like you said, he's running on fumes, and I can understand that. He's also human. She made me sleep in the guest room. She would always pick fights. I never once raised my voice, my hand, or my tone. I sat there and I constantly mentally reminded myself that this isn't her and this would all be worth it. She didn't want me to make any baby decisions. No names, no work on the nursery, nothing. Sounds like a horror show. 1 month before she delivered, she yelled how fucking useless I am and how I don't do anything and that she's staying with her mother. She didn't let me get her anything, check on her, threatened to divorce me, and get a restraining order if I even called her. A couple weeks back, I found out about the birth of my son from a Facebook post. She posted it with her mother and some family. It fucking broke me. I understand that. I tried to go to the hospital and visit, and they had security kick me out. After months of outright hatred, anger, and abuse thrown at me 24/7, I had fucking had it. Odds are I'm not even on the birth certificate. I opened a new account, and all my deposits go there. I took out half of our joint account. She never bought baby stuff ahead of time. Who knows what the money was going towards? So now that she has to actually buy supplies for our son, she's used up every cent. I've gotten a lawyer. The house is mine. I'm the only one who spent money on it in any way. I've sent the rest of her stuff to her mother's house. I'm demanding a paternity test. I'm not spending another damn cent until it's verified that it's my son. I'm absolutely divorcing her. She chose the stay-at-home life. If she cheated, she's screwed. Her mother has money for a couple of weeks' stay, but not even close to enough for full-time support. If he is my son, I will absolutely be getting my rights as a father for a relationship. That didn't even cross my mind. Maybe that's why she's so off and wouldn't let you be a part of anything. If she subconsciously feels guilty or knows that you're not the biological father, then that might have been a coping mechanism to push you away. Last week, my soon-to-be ex called. She was practically hyperventilating. She wanted to come home. She was crying how it was all a mistake. She's not staying with her mother. She's staying at a friend's house. She wants to come home. She wants her son to have a father. I told her I don't fucking believe he is my son. Why the fuck would she pull all this shit if he is? Show me a paternity test, and I'll do everything I can for him and him only. She wants to meet in the park tomorrow. Well, she needs to meet you in the doctor's office so you can take a, DNA test. I said sure, so I can finally say everything I should have said months ago to her face. My parents are hoping we absolutely make up, but they absolutely understand if I won't. My brother is a deadbeat jackass, so I don't care what he has to say, but my sister thinks I should at least hear her out. I really wish there was an update on this, but there isn't yet. If there is, I'll, of course, read it and put it in my profile. Most of the people here, of course, deem not the a-hole, but please meet her in a public place, preferably with security cameras. Do not meet her alone. This is very good advice because she doesn't seem to be mentally stable. And I don't know, if I'm not a man, but if I was put in this position, I would have been like, there is no talking it out. I want the proof of this, and then we can talk. Because until he has proof that this is actually his child, there's nothing to talk about. Because if she's going to try and pin this on him, knowing that there could be a possibility that he's not, then that's just a waste of your time. I get it when you're pregnant and your hormones are all over the place and you're not yourself, but she was just doing really messed up things, like above and beyond things. And with no apologies, she was just borderline abusing this man just because she was pregnant and thinking that that's okay. I really hope we get an update on this one because I am very curious to know if this was the father or not. What do you think? Do you think this was his actual biological son, or was it just somebody else's? And when she realized that she couldn't just skate off and have him pay for everything without proof, she freaked out. And like I said in the beginning, please, if you enjoy my readings, please like and subscribe or share. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate it.